This budget is about having people's backs.
This isn't a balanced budget, but Chrystia Freeland is attempting a balancing act.
Our ability to spend is not infinite. The time for extraordinary COVID support is over.
And so this budget bends the deficit back to pre-pandemic levels, while adding billions to meet the challenges of the day.
Buying a house is out of reach for far too many Canadians. And now, Putin's barbaric war is making food and gas even more expensive.
There's nothing here to make food and gas any cheaper, but on housing, the government is creating a new tax-free savings account for first-time buyers and spending $10 billion to double the number of new homes built over the next decade.
But on housing, I would like to offer one caution. There is no one silver bullet which will immediately, once and forever, make every Canadian a homeowner in the neighborhood where they want to live.
There's no silver bullet for climate either, but Freeland is putting $15 billion into a new Canada Growth Fund, the goal to attract investment as Canada moves to a low-carbon economy.
It is an irresponsible budget.
It's less spending than past budgets, still too much for Conservatives.
We've become so accustomed to these huge numbers, we don't realize how bad they are.
But this budget shows the deficit numbers getting smaller over time, dropping from nearly $114 billion last year to just over $8 billion by 2026, in large part due to revenue growth from a post-lockdown economy with job numbers exceeding pre-pandemic levels and new tax hikes on banks and insurance companies that made big money during the pandemic. It's enough to reduce the deficit and pay for the $5 billion dental plan the Liberals promised the NDP.
We've used our power, and in this budget we've delivered on dental care, starting with children under 12. We're proud of that.
With Singh's blessing, there's no political risk for this budget, but Russia's invasion of Ukraine creates significant economic risk, threatening to spike energy prices, fuel inflation, drive interest rates, all of which could undermine the optimistic assumptions in Freeland's plan. David Cochrane, CBC News, Ottawa.